Why are men flocking to the Dominican Republic? Well, the short answer is women, but today I'm here to break it down for you guys. Now, if you look all over the internet and you just look up Dominican Republic, you look up Santo Domingo, you look up Sosua, and even Punta Cana nowadays, and there are other cities, La Roma, Santiago, you'll see that a lot of guys are going to the Dominican Republic, and it's somewhat for women, but there's also other reasons as to why these guys are attracted to this country. The truth is, any man can go to this country and get a reset. And I think that's the biggest reason why you see a lot of older guys going. It's because they've been through divorces, they've been through bad relationships, their kids are grown up, and they're just at a stage in their life where some of them feel like they need a reset. So they don't have a problem with going to Sosua, meeting some nice women. Maybe they do pay for them, maybe they don't. And, they end up having a good time. You get a full-on experience when it comes to a woman in the Dominican Republic. It's not just like it's going to be wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, unless you want that. If you want wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, that's what it'll be. But if you do want more of her time, she has no problem giving you more of her time. And these women are very feminine, man. They're very feminine, no matter if it's a woman with a regular job in Santo Domingo or it's a woman that just, she sells herself in Sosua. These women, they're very feminine, they're very soft. Yeah, they're not gonna, if they are, about their money, they're not gonna let you cheat them out of it for sure. But at the end of the day, they are very soft and very feminine women. Now, specifically, Santo Domingo, I feel like is a great place for guys to go. And I do see a lot of guys going out there. If you do want to find something that's a little bit more of a long-term relationship. Now, I do suggest you that you learn Spanish. But a lot of these women have taken the time to learn English, especially if she's in school or she works in tourism. There are a lot of women that work at the airport. They do know some English. Going there and meeting a woman, whether you know the language or not, yeah, you can end up in a long-term relationship. I think I told y'all a story about me coaching my cousin up to talk to this lady at a restaurant. And once he did that the one time, he really had no problem doing it over and over again. We're in the mall, he's talking to women. We're in other restaurants, he's talking to women. He got one woman right now that, he wants to go back and see very bad. He wants to go back and see her because he didn't get to spend much time with her because she works a lot. A lot of those women in those countries, they work long hours and they barely have days off. And during their conversations, out there it's very high. I think she mentioned that. And she didn't mention that she wanted him to buy anything for her. But, just because of how she was and her being that feminine woman and giving him that good energy, he wants to go out there and buy her an AC for her house because a lot of them don't have ACs and stuff like that in their houses. So especially like the ones that are in more so in impoverished situations. But he wants to go out there and do that for her. Other than the women, it's just a beautiful island to be on, man. Many beautiful beaches on all sides of the island, beautiful clear waters on all sides of the island. The cost of living is very low. The cost of living is way cheaper compared to here in America. And also the opportunity for business, man. There's a lot of opportunity when it comes to real estate. If you want to invest in the DR, if you want to go out there and start a business, there's plenty of black men out there, white men out there that have went out there and started businesses and are flourishing in their businesses too. Because at the end of the day, the tourist dollars are coming. Then you have the regular people, the locals there, that their dollars are also coming. And there are cons, of course. You do have a lot of panhandling in some places. There's also the risk of like crime happening to you if you are somebody that's green or stupid and just moving in the wrong way, because that's kind of anywhere, right? Criminals, they look for easy targets. If you aren't an easy target, if you look like somebody that's not going to be an easy lick for them, then they're probably going to leave you alone unless it's a group of people. And that's not going to happen to you unless you are in the wrong area or just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And you see guys in other countries getting drugged and things like that, but getting drugged is not something that really happens in the Dominican Republic as much as like South America and Central America, to my knowledge. For a lot of guys, the pros outweigh the cons, man. The pros outweigh the cons. You can go out there and meet great women. You can go out there and just, make friends with women. You don't even have to like get in a relationship, which I always suggest guys don't just go out there and try to rush into a relationship with the first woman you see, because you're going to see so many. You're going to see so many good looking women, so many women that you think are good women. Some of them actually are going to be a good woman and some of them aren't, man. And, it's going to be up to you to be the guy that has like the discernment to distinguish, like, okay, like, does she have a good family? It's the same thing in America, man. You want to look for a woman with a good family structure, a woman that has some form of like income and is like taking care of her responsibilities, a woman that's learning and growing and she carries herself in a good manner. And then other than that, it's just about how she treats you and what you want out of a woman. Because for every guy, that's going to be different. Some guys are willing to go get the woman out the countryside that's in a very impoverished situation and bring her up to where he is and, show her the good life. And then some guys, like me personally, I'm not the type of guy, y'all know I'm in a relationship, I'm taken right now. So, but if I was single, I wouldn't be the type of guy that's trying to go get the woman out of poverty. I would rather when it comes from a family that's kind of doing kind of well already, whether they're farmers or own some type of business. But that's just me personally, right? Every guy got their own preference when it comes to what type of woman they want. And the good thing about the island, the Dominican Republic, it's variety. It's variety. It's everything you want. There's light-skinned women, there's dark-skinned women. You can get Haitian mixes. There's going to be women from other countries there too, as far as like Venezuelans and Colombians. So really, when it comes down to it, the answer to the question why so many guys are flocking to the Dominican Republic is to get away from whatever they were dealing with in the States. Whatever they had going on in the States, it just wasn't working for them, and they wanted to go somewhere and see something different and try something new. That's why most guys are going there. You do have guys that are going there just to do business also. You do have guys that are going there to get content and, make videos and stuff like that, which all of it's good. I don't care why any guys going there. I just do think most guys in America should step out of their area and go somewhere in the world. That's what I think. You definitely should experience another culture and just, see if the grass is greener on the other side for you. It might not. You might like America better. So yeah, guys, that's just my thoughts on men flocking to the Dominican Republic. I know a lot of guys get a lot of hate for going out there and going out there frequently. And, some guys just end up moving there and staying there, which to me, it's all good. I don't care what another man does with his time or does with his money. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments about guys flocking to the Dominican Republic. So always like, share, comment, subscribe, and love y'all.